What are you doing?
I'm listening to the beautiful sound of birds and, oh yeah, assault weapons. I've told people before, that's the FEMA shooting range. It really isn't a FEMA shooting range. FEMA paid for it. But the reason FEMA paid for it is because, you know, when Hurricane Katrina came, every jurisdiction, like the city, state, county, everybody was asking for help. And so FEMA required people to give them a plan for what they were going to do with the money. And these people said they were going to build a shooting range. Well, along with the shooting range, they put up this big concrete bunker type building. And that's the police station, and this is the police firing range. Now I know that's honestly what it is, because you can go there right now and there's police in there, and there's police over there, but those police are wearing all kinds of like body armor and stuff. And there's a big sign on our police station that says Emergency Management Center. So even though it is a police station and that's a police firing range, it was paid for by FEMA and it looks really FEMA-ish. So anyway, but what I'm actually doing, I'm setting these things up, and this is a piece of a 55-gallon drum, and I actually am making a video about this that'll be on my website, but I just took a saw and I cut this into sections that are about the size of what our raised beds were. I was very pleased with the depth of our raised beds, so I figure if I use this, that this will work just as good. And see, there's one sitting down there. That's what it's going to look like when it's empty. This one here, I didn't cut the top off of it. And these some of the drums come with, they have like an end that's kind of lid on it. And this is the end. So that's the end that has the lid, and it's tapered. You notice it gets skinnier at the top. This is the bottom. So there ain't no lid on this. This is a really cool thing. If I start something in here, and I want to start it really early when I know there's still going to be some frost left.
Yeah.
I can have very tender plants in there, and they say there's going to be a frost, and then all I got to do
is cover it. Wow.
It's like a little protector for the night.
That's
and in
cool.
the morning, when the frost has passed. Isn't that cool?
Yep.
Some others. And this one here is, you see the newspaper in there.
Yeah.
And then over here, that's like junk mail. All of this, these are chestnuts. A friend of ours bought these chestnuts and let them sit in her fridge too long, and she gave them to us, and they didn't smell good, so we decided not to even bother trying to cook them. But newspapers and chestnuts and whatever else is in there, and I'll elaborate more in the video I'm going to make. And this is my original raised bed that I made from a piece of culvert that was cut, and that's what gave me the idea to do this. If you ever make raised beds, I don't know, the lumber cost you like $30. This cost $17.
Wow.
And I don't mean this ring. I mean the
whole
drum
thing,
costs $17, and I think I got 5 rings out of it. So, you know, you split it's like $3.10 a piece for these. And the cool thing is like just like this. When you get done, say even if it's say 10 years from now, and there's a tree this big around coming out of here, in general, you'll be able to grab this and pull it up over the top of the tree if you should so desire to do so, because you know, you don't need this around the fruit tree, and you can just pick that up. I mean, this is not going to rot here. I mean, well, this one may, because it's got a lot of direct sunlight hitting it. But you can take this probably for the next 20 or 30 years and move it around and do this same process over and over again with these things. Now this one, I just topped off today, and I may put some more soil on it. And I'll certainly get in here with my little gardening tools and spread that smooth. But I got a mixture of seeds. That's just all the seeds that end up being in our box, and I'll sprinkle those all the way around when I get to the top, and I'll put this on top of it, and we'll fill that up with some more topsoil, and this will just grow like crazy. In fact,
what is this?
This is one I did. I guess it's been about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all okra. And I'm probably going to put a lot more dirt on there just because. But what I'll do is I'll come out here and I'll pull out and just leave maybe 4 of them in there. And then after they get about this big, I'll fill the rest up with dirt, and that'll
How big?
probably just have 4 okra plants will make all the okra you can eat.
Yeah.
You know, unless you want to eat okra for breakfast, lunch, and supper. But
No, it's okay.
say you want to eat okra twice a week, this will take care of it. But I'll put more okra plants in those because we do good with okra. And apparently we're doing good with other stuff. If you come over here, this all came out of one. And if you notice, there's no ring because I picked the ring up and I moved it. So that's just growing on the ground now. And if you see these are all
Wow.
spaghetti squash. Those things are $5 a piece. And being diabetic, I can't eat spaghetti, but I can make spaghetti squash. And to me, when you take a spaghetti squash
That's
and you
good.
put it in the microwave and microwave it till it's soft, that to me feels like, smells like, and tastes like spaghetti, like angel hair pasta. And so this is
Good.
maybe key to saving my life. And the cool thing is, at the end of the season, when you get your first frost and everything dies, you can come out and pick all these right before hard freeze, put them in the fridge, and they'll last for like 2 months in the refrigerator. So I can
Wow.
actually get like 9 months of food out of this. This one ain't though. This is a different kind of squash, and I don't know if it's any good or not. It's kind of skinny at one end and fat at the other. That's called Nable's Long. And we got a friend that brought us one of those squash, and she was saying that the biggest one she got was like 40 pounds. It was
Wow.
like this big. And it was
How
really
big?
good.
How big? Show me again. Wow. Yeah, she brought us one. That's right. A big one.
I'll send her the link to this. She'll probably correct me and say. But anyway.
She did bring us a big one, though.
Yeah, and we cooked that thing, and we had squash till we only ate like half of it before we just couldn't even eat no more.
Yeah.
So over here, look, this is all this came up on its own. I did not plant this.
Wow.
This I ate a spaghetti squash. I put it in. Here's the original spot where we had our compost.
Ooh,
In fact, there's 2 of these here that this is growing out of.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, these are tomatoes right here. See, and I didn't plant no tomatoes.
Wow.
And I guess they're little, we
Cherry
call them aromas.
tomatoes?
See that?
Oh,
I don't know if we
Roman.
get any out of here because there's so many insects out here in the swamp. I'm surprised that we got those spaghetti
Yeah.
squashes.
I almost stepped on one. Be careful. We stepping.
Yeah, Mama brought us a bag of stuff to give to the chickens the other day. And in it was some potatoes that were kind of halfway
Yeah.
rotten and halfway growing, and I threw them in here. So that's
Potatoes.
potato plants coming out from underneath the bottom. Here's tomato plants here. I mean potato plants here, but look, that's a tomato.
Oh.
You can smell it. You touch it and then smell it. You can tell it's a tomato. Plus, it looks like a tomato.
Get closer up if I can. There.
But see, if any of this produces anything, it's just a freebie.
Yeah.
You know, this compost, I didn't go buy compost. We made that with stuff that was coming in our mailbox. You know, things that, like vegetable peelings and stuff like that we don't eat. So it's all free.
Okay, well, I guess we'll head on back to the house. Bye.
Bye-bye.